What is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 5 of the LAM, the LAM. We are back after would you call this a generational Super Bowl?
Yeah, generationally bad.
Generational hate watch.
Yeah, yes.
You know, we're not used to Super Bowls without Patrick Mahomes and, honestly, without Jalen Hurts at this point. We were 2 years straight of it. But fresh faces, fresh winner, and...
Mad disappointing. Wish we had Patrick Mahomes. Honestly, I just think that, clearly, obviously, I wouldn't wish Patrick Mahomes over Josh. But just watching the game, dude, it was just, it kind of felt like a drag, especially that first half. That first half was brutal. No.
I'm not surprised by the way it went. Honestly, it being, 9-0 at halftime, I'm honestly not even surprised by that. Last episode, we talked about how Drake May got sacked 5 times in every playoff game. It was the same story in this one. He couldn't do anything. He didn't help himself at all, but he wasn't going to do anything in that game. And he put up 235 pass yards in the fourth quarter. Generational garbage time stats.
Yeah.
So there was some generational things about the Super Bowl, you know?
That really is a generational garbage time stat.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I kind of lucked out because I really only was able to watch the fourth quarter in totality.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, this is a pretty good game.
Yeah, well,
I saw the pick six. I saw, the Patriots losing, obviously. Just overall, one of my bigger takeaways is just special teams, man. That was my X factor going into this, and it proved with Dickinson. I'm just super impressed by his ability to just get kicks off, and then they're just landing in the perfect spot every single time.
Yeah,
crazy.
There was one where one guy was coming off the edge, he almost blocked it. He quick kicked it. It still went out at the 5-yard line.
It felt like the Patriots were pinned on the back the entire time. Yeah. It really felt like they were coming out of their end zone on every single drive when the Seahawks weren't kicking field goals. It was the Seahawks. I feel like they just kind of played their game. I don't think Sam Darnold
Seahawks football
was I don't think Sam Darnold was in Sam Darnold form from this year. No. I don't think he was playing great. He was missing open receivers and stuff like that. But they did what they needed to do to win. And when you're when the Patriots' entire left side of their offensive line is literally soft as I don't even know, it's just soft. Yeah. It's you're not really worried that you've only kicked field goals.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why they won the game. They were just smart about it.
Yeah, and sticking with Sam Darnold, he was 19 of 38, only had 200 yards. But, the fact that he only got sacked once in that game, I feel like he was breaking sacks, avoiding sacks at every turn. And, he just had to make the plays that they needed him to make. The defense was hounding Drake May on the other side, and then he got the touchdown in the fourth quarter to add to that. He didn't, like you said, he didn't play as good as he's been playing all year, but, I still think he played a pretty good game overall.
No, yeah, I completely agree. And back to what you were saying about, it's not like they just played their game. And I think that almost showed as they won as well. They're this is just what we do. This is for the 12s. We're not going to run up here and cry and yell and click our heels after winning. We're just going to be poised. And, Kenneth Walker said it, I think, on an interview yesterday. He literally just went home and just kicked it with his family, ate some dinner, chopped it up. They are professionals, you know what I mean? And it shows.
And if there's
on
any
all
guy,
aspects of the game.
Yeah, and if there was any guy that should have been celebrating, it should have been Kenneth Walker. You called it last episode.
Yeah, I can't believe I called it. I didn't even realize that there wasn't a running back MVP since Davis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, I actually had a pretty decent take on this show, man. So that was cool.
Who did you pick, Aidan?
I picked JSN, who literally did nothing.
Which I'm also not too surprised by. They were gonna try to shut him off as much as possible.
I just thought but Gonzalez wasn't even on him for most of the game. Gonzalez was on Rashid Shaheed most of the game, which was why I was shocked. And then he went in the injury tent, but he was basically silent the whole game. It felt like, but that's what the Patriots wanted to do. They couldn't throw the ball really at all. I'm trying to think. The one touchdown was a tight end touchdown, right? The first one,
Barner?
Barner.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I mean, that was a nice play. I mean felt like that was the only time they were able to throw the ball like kind of downfield successfully.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it showed it's a three-sided game: special teams, defense, and offense. If one fails, your other two kind of boost you back up, and the Patriots didn't have that when their offense failed.
Also, Matt Collins, this dude can consistently show out in games. Like I think he's extremely corny with like his walk in with the oh my god, why can I not?
Bare feet.
It's not bare feet. How he would dressed up walking. Hannibal Lecter.
Oh,
he dressed up as Hannibal Lecter walking in. Incredibly corny. But that dude, if you need somebody to get a 20-yard gain and then some weird kind of touchdown, that dude is going to get it for you.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's why.
Yeah, right. It's if you have a star receiver that's going to get covered all game, put this guy in because he might be able to snag you a couple TDs.
No, literally, yeah. So I just want to shout him out because I think he had a good game too, especially against a really good Seattle secondary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And also, we can't forget Jason Myers, the Seahawks kicker.
Yeah, deserved MVP.
Getting 17 out of the 29 points, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And I think he set the record, did he not, for most field goals made in a Super Bowl?
I don't know.
That should have been enough for MVP,
Either set or tied it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
So, yeah, such a well-built team. And I saw this clip earlier. It was this team was really a result of resources from the Russell Wilson trade, the firing of Pete Carroll. DK was canned. All of these pieces kind of just added together to win the Super Bowl for them. And it was just a big payout.
And JSN really came into himself this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was always flashes before, and everyone knew JSN was going to be a great receiver. But this was the year that he established himself. I'd argue with CD, Jamar Chase, guys like that for 100%. Sure. He's definitely entered that tier, which I think is really cool because I love to see receivers. I think when a new top receiver comes out like that, it's one of the most exciting things.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, JSN really came into himself this year, and obviously a huge reason why they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I wanted to build off your point, Matt. It was a team that was willing to retool, fire Pete Carroll, trade Russell Wilson. You see a lot of teams, they don't want to, Pittsburgh. They're in the same spot every year. Cincinnati, they're still clinging to a Super Bowl team from 5 years ago almost.
Yeah.
It's a team that's willing to retool, and they came out on the other side. It paid off. They won a Super Bowl.
And you know what? It kind of gives me hope for the Bills. I mean, I don't mean to always bring it back to the Bills or whatever, and I realized I was kind of a Debbie Downer before. But after more time, seeing something like this, it gives you hope for the Bills or something like that. Now, I'm also a believer that I think, and this is Bills delusion, but I think Josh Allen wins that game. I really, because, no, all right. Listen to me. Listen to me.
First off, what game are we talking against? Let's say they play New England in the AFC title game or Seattle?
I think they beat both of them, but you don't think they beat New England?
I think they beat.
I don't think anybody beat Seattle in the whole league on Super Bowl.
I think they beat New England. But
how did Seattle? I mean, okay, this is my opinion. Seattle's really strong in their secondary. Our receivers are. We don't throw the ball anyways. We're just going to run the ball with James Cook over and over and over again. And we have the best offensive line in the league. Seattle's defensive line is very good, and they had a great game in the Super Bowl. But the left side is a rookie guard and a rookie tackle, and the one is already debated as being bad already, although I do think he gets kind of unfair amount of hate. I think he had a decent season, and people really don't give him enough credit. But I'll make fun of him because it's funny. But yeah, the Bills' offensive line would have I think stuck up against that Seattle front, and we would have just ran the ball down their throat. And if Sam Darnold played the way that he did against the Bills' defense, that's the one thing Sean McDermott was good at. If you're a bad quarterback, I know that doesn't really show because of the Dolphins game this year. And then who else did we lose to? That was kind of egregious. The Falcons. But usually against halfway decent or not great QBs, Sean McDermott kind of used to show out. So I think we would have won that Super Bowl.
I definitely think they beat New England. No doubt. Even in
Yeah.
New England, they already beat. Did they win the game in New England?
Yeah, they
this
won
year?
the game in New
I
England.
think they definitely win
split.
that. I don't think they're beating Seattle though.
Dude, I just think that they would have. Like I said earlier, like we don't throw the ball because all of our receivers are bad anyways. We would have just ran the ball with James Cook, and then and the screens last night and the screens in the Super Bowl were actually kind of working. Like I saw there was that one screen to Diggs. That's like at the top of my mind where he had that 5-yard gain, and then he talked all that. He was talking so much trash after his one reception for the game.
Yeah, he
but
spun the ball on the ground. It's like,
bro,
the game is over, basically.
Yeah, dude, but that's what I'm talking. I think we would have been very successful against this Seattle team. But like I said, I told Lucas and Matt this before we started the episode. This is some serious Bills delusion. So
yeah.
I understand that as well.
Yeah, the Browns would have beat him too. If they were in that spot, they would have beat
Might
Seattle.
have been a closer
Quinshawn
game,
Judkins.
but-
Yeah, if Judkins didn't break his leg, dude, we would have been all over him.
But that leads us to another point. We saw Sam Darnold almost be this like freak of nature comeback, basically left to the dumps of the Panthers. But he made a comeback, and that kind of posed the question I've been thinking, who could the next Sam Darnold story be? It doesn't have to obviously be exactly the same. 5 teams finds his way, but is there anyone that can come to your mind that maybe can have kind of a second chance or a revival in their career as a quarterback?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm thinking Mac Jones.
You don't mind. Yeah.
But no, that's not going to be my pick because Kyle Shanahan just said he's going to be their backup next year. He's not going to get traded. So he kind of doesn't have a chance yet. I look around. I see, like, Kenny Pickett. He's not all that good. I think the popular pick would be Malik Willis just because how well he played when Jordan Love was hurt. But I'm going to go with a Bills guy, unrestricted free agent this offseason. Maybe he gets a spot somewhere. Mitch Trubisky. I don't think
like
so.
it.
I don't know,
It
man.
would be cool.
Couple years behind Josh Allen, then maybe he's got some of the traits.
Although he does throw identically to Josh now, it looks pretty funny.
See?
He just looks like when he's out on the field, like, I don't know if you guys remember, but when he plays, dude, I remember this from week 18. He just looks like a mini version of Josh, like when he plays. It's pretty funny. No, I think that's a good pick. I could definitely see it maybe happening, but for selfish reasons, I want to keep him because I think he's a good quarterback who, especially if Josh got hurt or something, he could make it at least sort of work. But, I think if a team picked him up, it'd probably be a great pickup for them. I'm trying to think. I think the hardest part is trying to find a team that would, really go to. Because especially, and we'll get into this a little bit later, draft talk, but, with the Raiders probably taking Mendoza, I feel like there's just, not a lot of, open QB spots, Arizona?
Yeah, and they might even stick with Brissett.
Yeah.
We know.
That could be a guy, too, that could be eligible for this, Jacoby Brissett. Anyone else?
I wanted to ask you guys if, obviously Daniel Jones had a pretty good season last year. He didn't get to finish it all. Do you think he could, it's not over for Daniel Jones? I feel like we could potentially see Daniel Jones get the Colts to the playoffs.
Oh, 100%. I could see him.
Who knows, maybe even a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because I think he kind of fits into that category of down and out, making a comeback, and maybe, it's just harder to believe because of how the season went. But
I feel like he kind of even has made that comeback. Obviously, next season, we'll solidify it a bit more. Because Sam Darnold, he had a great season last year with the Vikings. He had a great season this year with Seattle, which was okay, he's back. But if Daniel Jones can put together a 9-10 win season next year, I think I can confidently say that he deserves to be a starting QB.
You know, it would be awesome.
What?
If Daniel Jones went to the Jets. And he gets to go back to MetLife on the other side and kill it for the Jets. That'd be actually awesome.
Oh, you know who I'm always gonna root for too, and he gets so much. Just people don't like him, and I don't understand why. Justin Fields.
Yeah,
I know.
I was thinking about him.
He just needs to get his confidence up, dude. If he got his confidence up, he's great mobility and he can make throws. He wasn't as bad on the Bears as people made it seem.
No, I thought he was actually pretty solid on the Bears. He had a decent stint with the Steelers, but this past year, I don't know if a team's going to want to take the chance on him.
Yeah, I know. The Jets kind of ruined him, but I thought he got an unfair shot at the Steelers, and I thought it was unfair. I mean, obviously the Bears, you kind of have to take Caleb Williams if you're there or whatever. Yeah. But I do think he kind of he had an unfortunate situation.
Yeah. Another guy who's an unrestricted free agent. I mean, this is not even in the same realm, but Russell Wilson. You think he's got one more good year left in him? I don't know what team would get him, but
honestly, no. I don't think he has another chance.
I don't either.
I could see him being a Jet.
A Jet.
I could see him being a Jet, just staying in New York and just being a Jet. Or nah, he actually probably doesn't.
You're thinking about it. What are the teams? Like you mentioned, Arizona, the Jets,
Steelers
potentially. I could see Aaron Rodgers coming back or Will Howard.
I think Will Howard's gonna be good, but
yeah, there's not. That's the one thing with just talking about this topic. There's not many teams that really are in desperate need of a quarterback right now.
I'm trying to think who else.
Atlanta is shaky. I know that they like Penix, but
they cut Kirk too.
Yeah, they're cutting Kirk Cousins, and Penix is still hurt, so that's actually a good spot for one of these guys.
And with new head coach too, I could see them. I mean, once again, we're going to get into this again, but I think we all kind of agree that we don't know too much about the draft. So I'm trying to think about QBs that Atlanta might be able to pick up. I also don't know where Atlanta is draft wise. I really haven't looked.
I don't think Atlanta has a first round pick.
Oh, because of last year they took James Pierce Jr.
Yep.
Maybe we just get right into the. So this is going to be a bare bones mock draft. We are not knowledgeable yet.
Yeah.
About specific needs, specific players even. Besides Mendoza, I'm pretty shaky to be honest.
No, I mean like I watch college football like a fair amount, like nothing crazy. I wouldn't say I watch it even close to as much as I watch NFL or MLB, but like there's so many teams, there's so many players. It's really hard to keep track, which I know maybe that's a cop out. Maybe that's just like I'm not a real sports fan or whatever, but I don't know, bro. There's too many things to keep track of, man.
That's what I think this type of year is kind of, or this time of the year is kind of for that. The Super Bowl just got over.
Yeah.
The draft's still like 2.5 months away. This is kind of where you find out where these guys go.
All right.
So the Raiders are up on the board. It's looking pretty obvious.
Yeah, they're taking Mendoza. Next up is the Jets at 2. I think it's highly likely they go edge rusher. They were going to take Dante Moore, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think they probably go edge rusher.
That's what it's saying here.
I think
Arvell
Reese from Ohio State.
This is the NFL projections, by the way, in case anyone is wondering.
And I would say it's between him and Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain played really well all year, and then him and Miami's other edge, Akeem Mesidor, played really well in the championship game against Indiana.
Yeah, I think Mendoza even gave him some credit. He's like, these are NFL level guys. So.
Then at 4 we got Tennessee.
That's an iffy one. They just got Salah. Makes you think maybe they go defense.
But who's their running back? Tony Pollard.
I
could see them. Maybe this is a reach, but he's gonna go in the first round. Jeremiah Love's gonna be a top 10 pick. Yeah, that's why I could see Tennessee taking him.
I could see Tennessee possibly. I could see even Arizona at 3. The popular pick is him to Kansas City at 9, which please do not let that happen.
This has him going to Saints at 8.
Saints at 8. That's another popular pick.
But what do you do with Kamara then? I mean,
I don't know.
Is Kamara going to retire next 2 years probably?
I'm curious of what the Giants are going to do at 5, mostly because it sets up the Browns at 6. I'm hoping the Browns go wide receiver at 6, but the popular pick right now is for them to go tackle, which I wouldn't mind either. I don't know.
This has got him projected Mekhi Lemon.
I would love that, actually.
From USC. Or, this has the Giants taking a cornerback, which I could see. That's where they need help.
I don't think they take a corner. I think if they're sitting at 5 and they need help in the secondary, I think they just take Caleb Downs.
You think so?
Yeah.
This has the Washington Commanders taking Caleb Downs. So I think whoever takes Downs, the other person will probably take Delane.
Yeah.
From LSU.
And then who else we got? Let's look in the middle portion. Chiefs at 9. I think that could be Jeremiah Love, or that could be one of the edge rushers that are still on the board.
Offensive line too. Their line wasn't great this year.
Who do they got on their line? They just traded. Last offseason they traded Joe Tooney, and then this year, just looking at the honors before we get into it, Joe Tooney won Protector of the Year for the Bears. So yeah, they could be looking O-line.
I mean, that's what they need right now. And then I remember, wasn't their offensive line like hurt a lot this previous year? I felt like they were using like a lot of second, third string guys. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like that's in recent memory. I'm trying to think any other like anything else that like really stands out
For the Chiefs?
For just like in the draft in general. Or Chiefs.
I think it's just like almost comical how low like the Bengals are and the Chiefs and
the Bengals
are 10.
It's just,
I think
it's just unusual and it's weird.
Like the Jets are 16.
I think it's one of the rare years where a lot of teams have 2 first-round picks. The Jets have 2, the Browns have 2, the Cowboys have 2, the Rams have 2.
Nice. The Rams, bro. Damn.
The Rams have 2. They got
They're still eating off of a trade from what, years ago?
I think it's I think they traded with the Falcons. I think that's probably James Pierce trade from last year.
Bills at 20. I could see us moving up.
Bills at
20.
Bills sit at 26 right now.
26.
26, yeah. Where do you think
26.
they go? Do they go wide receiver, you think?
I mean,
I feel like they kind of have to, but by then the wide receiver could be thin.
there's also talk about offensive line because I think we have 2 people. We have Anderson and there's someone else who I think we can. Torrance may. Oh, no, not Osiris. Osiris already starts. But
on the bench.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Is it the backup center?
That's Anderson.
Well,
Anderson's like a backup for a couple, but we're probably gonna lose McGovern and Edwards, our guard and our center. Anderson will probably take center or guard, and then we have another person we can plug in. I forget his name though. But we need some more depth there. I think so. I could definitely see us taking an offensive tackle.
Connor McDermott or something.
Something like that. I can't remember.
Is there a Bills offensive lineman?
Comment down below.
I think because we don't know. You guys don't know if Joey Bosa is coming back next year, do you?
We don't know.
He was a 1 year 12.
I think edge rusher could be a possibility of that pick.
We love our edge rushers in the first.
Yeah,
round.
dude, we do love our.
Outside of Epinesa, who else?
If Brandon Beane drafts a defensive player, there's a riot. You can't do it again. You know what I mean? That's like the biggest criticism, and like you can do that if you keep Sean McDermott, but now we have an offensive-minded head coach.
I feel like that's going to be the trend for a lot of these teams with new coaches.
It's so tricky.
Whatever, like Tennessee, they picked solid. They'll probably go defense. Buffalo got Brady. They'll probably go offense. I was thinking corner for them too, but I don't think they go corner back to back.
At the same time, though, it's like, okay, what just happened in the Super Bowl? Awesome defensive performance.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like how can you not kind of go with the trend is, and just get some defensive. I don't know. It's very difficult.
I think off that, where Seattle went was just in the trenches, whether O-line, D-line, both. Yeah. So they could go either way with that.
Yeah, true.
My thing would, like, this year, though, I kind of just, like, I can't lie, dude. And I don't know. Maybe this is, like, once again, delusion. I kind of just throw this year out. Like, Mahomes wasn't in it. Lamar wasn't in it. Burrow wasn't in it. He hasn't been in it in a while. Like, Josh was in it. Bo Nix got hurt. Like, I know there's a lot of great defensive performances, but at the same time, it wasn't the best offensive players in the league playing. So, like, that's what everyone's been talking about is, like, defenses now kind of win championships. But I think it will swing back pretty fast to the offensive mindset, try to outscore your opponent, shootout. That's just my opinion, though. And, like, this year was kind of just – it was a weird, anomaly.
Yeah. Like, let's be real, the Patriots had no business being in that game.
Absolutely
none.
I was talking to my friend about it. Like, I don't know if Drake May touches an AFC Championship game again.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Burrow.
Yeah.
Like, they got to the Super Bowl next year in the AFC Championship game. Have they even been to the playoffs since?
No. And, like, that's the thing. Like, the AFC is so competitive. It's so competitive. There's so many, like, it feels like there's a line. Like, there's Herbert. There's all these players. And,
literally.
Like, there's so many of these great quarterbacks. And while Drake May had a great game manager season, I can't see him going back to the AFC Championship, let alone the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And with the AFC, it's basically, aside from this year, it's been Mahomes and everyone else is good. But in the NFC, it's been almost everyone's getting their chance. Like, even Bryce Young got a chance this year.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams. All of these NFC teams, which kind of like it almost makes the NFC look like this happy, fun place to be a fan of, and we're just in the AFC suffering under the reign of Mahomes, and it's just like
it feels like
you want to scream. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It feels like these teams are like kind of like able to rotate. Like there's a lot of good teams, and it's like Jordan Love, Jared Goff, like all these different teams get like really far in the playoff. I guess
even the Eagles, like they were there, and then they're kind of falling back. We'll see if they even make it back, but yeah.
I will say this though, I think next year we see like one of the craziest like Super Bowl champions too might not make the playoffs. Seattle Seahawks maybe make the playoffs, but first round exit. That's what I think. I don't think they're going to be very good next year.
Who, Seattle?
Yeah.
I don't think
I think they got one more year at least.
I think like because Mahomes and the Chiefs make it look so easy, they just go to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility where they go back to the Super Bowl. But yeah, I mean that's going to be a tough task.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, just look at the Eagles this past year. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl. They're looking like the way they looked in last year's Super Bowl. I mean, like, this could be a dynasty, and then they go out and lose in the wild card round.
Absolutely. So I think it's not gonna. I think it's probably gonna be something similar to that. That's what my prediction is early ahead.
Do you have an early Super Bowl matchup?
Yeah, you guys want to do early real quick? I'm gonna go. Wait, do you guys have one?
I don't. I'm just gonna think of it off the top.
All right. Well, let me talk it out. I think I'm obviously gonna say Bills. We're going to get Justin Jefferson. We're going to win 15 games, and then we're going to win a Super Bowl. And then the NFC team will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
I can't complain about that. Baker in the Super Bowl?
I think, dude, the disrespect of Buka not getting a single Offensive Rookie of the Year vote. This man is going to have a menacing of a season next year, I think. Especially with Mike Evans kind of gone now. Yeah. I think this man is going to be a menace next year. And I think the Bucs are going to be a really good team. I think they'll probably make a couple defensive trades, get some guys going, and then I think they're going to be Bucky, Baker, Buka. Is Chris Godwin going to retire? I have no idea.
I like that. I think for the Bucs, they just got to stay healthy. I mean, Godwin was hurt, Evans was hurt, Bucky was hurt,
and they have some their defense is it is good,
solid. And I mean, we still got a whole offseason to where they can just get better.
100%. So I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next year versus the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl.
All right, nice. I gotta top that. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stick Seattle. I think Seattle goes back to the Super Bowl. Maybe they go for the repeat. AFC.
Easy. Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen, you're not going to say they're going to make the Super Bowl?
For the AFC, I'm going to say the Cleveland Browns. I mean, come on. I cannot pick the Browns here. It's not going to happen, but, we got a whole offseason. Todd Monken's going to cook up in the draft. Everyone's going to want to come to Cleveland. We'll get a new defensive coordinator. They're going to the Super Bowl, dude.
Soupy.
I'm also going with a kind of a wild card. Give me the Commanders.
Fun. Ooh. That's a fun one.
Daniels, Samuel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, who says they can't? They're going to pick up where they left off 2 seasons ago.
Terry.
But to face them, it's so difficult to say the Bills just because that doesn't even seem like a real option in my mind because it just doesn't seem fathomable. You know what I mean? But
Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Bills because how can I not?
Yeah, you just got to
Bills Commanders. I would love to see it, man. We wanted to see it 2 years ago.
Revenge.
Yeah, revenge from 1992 or whatever the hell it was.
Guys, I can't believe we've already seen a poor man's Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, and you think Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen aren't going to make the Super Bowl?
I mean,
what insiders do you have that Justin Jefferson is going to be a Bill?
I just know it's my gut.
Was he going to request a trade? He doesn't like J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, most definitely. That's literally what's going to happen. He loves Joe Brady.
What are the Bills going to give up to get him?
Everything.
Everything?
Let's form a realistic trade for Jefferson.
Realistic trade for Jefferson.
Because we got to send somebody out. I mean,
first rounder, immediate.
Yeah, they're trading their first rounder probably this year, next year, possibly the year after that.
Who do the Vikings need?
Probably you got to give them a receiver.
I think they need
first round pick. And
I think they need secondary. Give them Tre'Davious White, man.
I would give up Bishop. I would give up Bishop. I would give up Shakir.
There's almost like you have to be able to give up everyone besides Allen and Cook at this point.
I would give up Deion Dawkins.
Really?
Yeah. There was actually this was a stupid thought.
We got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean?
I saw this video on TikTok, and it was like a stupid thought experiment that they were talking about on the radio. And it was like, is Deion Dawkins, like, is he an asset that we can consider trading? And when you do think about it, like, his value is immense, but we would never do it. I mean, how do you ever trade your left tackle that's like there?
I mean, yeah, if there ever is a time to where his value is at his peak, I mean, this would be the time.
And he's in his prime. And I mean, like, you look at someone like Trent Williams, who his longevity at the position, and Deion Dawkins obviously is a step down from Trent Williams, but his longevity can be a huge factor for the Bills.
Yeah, and seeing Thuney win this award, it's almost like, can we take a chance on a guy from a different team? Maybe he can pay out just as this player has. So, I don't know. I feel like when you're in a situation that the Bills are in, everyone's an asset.
Yeah.
Besides Allen and Cook.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Trade them away. If we can get something nice back.
I mean, if it's Justin Jefferson, I cannot ever emphasize again, sell the team for him.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting Justin Jefferson, do you really care what you gave up at that point?
No.
Unless it's Josh Allen or James Cook.
Like James, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. And what you're banking on at this point, this isn't like I realize we're getting deep into this talk. That's probably not going to happen. But this isn't like a move where it's like, okay, like we're retooling here. When you make this Justin Jefferson trade, who cares about the first round picks because you're going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's what your thought process should be.
It doesn't even have to be Jefferson. Like maybe Higgins, maybe Chase, maybe
something like
who knows?
I have no idea who it would be, but I have if you're going to take a big swing, go for it.
I mean, is Cooper Kupp, how many years was his deal in Seattle?
I don't know, like one or two.
One or two, maybe.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying, if he's up for grabs, shoot, let's take a shot at it.
I'd like him and someone else, but yeah, I mean, like,
he brings Super Bowl winning with him, so
yeah, that is. But we're imagining
be an interesting season up to come. To wrap things up, though, let's just give some reactions to the MVP, some awards. Matt Stafford, we all saw it coming.
Yeah, it was the right pick. You watch that Super Bowl, you know it was the right pick.
Coach of the Year, Vrabel. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Massive turnaround.
Yeah, they were 3-14 last year. It makes sense.
Comeback player of the year, Christian McCaffrey.
I was actually surprised by that.
Mm-hmm. So was I. I really wanted Dak.
I think that's the only one I got wrong from the whole award show. So,
Did you put like Lawrence or something?
I put Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I figured since he was in the MVP talk, I mean, so was McCaffrey. I just figured he'd get it with the strides he made with Cohen, but I'm not mad at McCaffrey winning.
Offensive Player of the Year, JSN
Makes sense.
ERCA.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually had that in my notes too.
The Emerald City Route artist taking on.
My friends, they would not call him JSN during the game. They would only call him ERCA, making another. But yeah, that was obvious.
Yeah, generational player.
Yeah, a lot of these this year I feel like were obvious, especially like MVP, offensive player, defensive player. Like it felt like these were the right picks at the end of the day.
Garrett, your boy Garrett.
Yeah.
Nope. Browns, dude, rising team, bro.
Cleaning up,
dude. Honestly, dude.
Schlesinger.
Yeah.
Was the Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. McMillan.
Yeah.
You called it.
Yeah.
Assistant Coach of the Year. This is the one that I guess I agree with. Is it just because he took Drake May to success?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought it should have been Clint Kubiak personally. With Darnold was good last year in Minnesota, but I mean, to go to 14-3 this year was, it's pretty impressive. And then Protector of the Year, I didn't even know this was an award.
It just started this year.
Was it?
It just started
that's what
this
I thought.
Year. Joe Thuney.
Yeah.
Deserved.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned.
Yeah.
That whole Bears offensive line, to go from how horrible they were in the 2024 season. Wait, I get so confused by the seasons. Is this a year that just happened, the 25 season?
Yeah.
25,
Yeah.
26,
Okay.
yeah.
So the 24 season, that Bears offensive line was absolutely abysmal. And this 25 season, they were one of the best offensive lines in football.
So that's just proof that it can be changed around in 1 year.
You can, absolutely.
One more award that we already knew about, but the Jim Brown Award, James Cook, leading rusher.
Yeah.
Had to mention the Bills.
Obviously.
So, yeah, it was overall the NFL season. I feel like it went quick as always.
Yeah.
But it had us captivated and continues to keep us captivated going into the draft. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Or we could probably do the video in the studio, but we're going to try a challenge next episode, so you guys will all see that. I want to just spit out some NBA trades that happened to you guys.
Cool, yeah.
I mean, I also found out when I wrote them, but Anthony Davis is already out of Dallas.
Yeah.
He's got shipped off to Washington with, I didn't know this either, Trae Young. I didn't even realize Trae Young went to Washington.
That was back, I think, early January.
It was a couple weeks ago, too.
Is that a powerhouse next year, man? The Wizards with Trae Young and Anthony
Do they still have
Davis?
Poole?
No, I think he's in New Orleans.
Oh, okay. I don't know then.
They have. Oh, no. Edgecombe is on the 76ers.
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting. Porzingis is a Warrior, which is cool. Harden, probably the biggest story of the trade deadline. Harden went to the Cavs.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
I like it. They also went and got they traded DeAndre Hunter for Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, nice.
I like it, man. They saved $100 million in money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they saved $100 million, and they get a guy. They get a guy who has been in the playoffs. I think I saw a stat. He's played like 173 playoff games. He's had like 49 30-point playoff games. Guy who has the experience, even though he has choked. He has his fair share of chokes. But, yeah, saved money, and I feel like they got better. I like it.
What about his off-court antics? Are there a lot of distractions in Cleveland? I'm going to keep this PG, but I think you know what I'm talking
about.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, you know, he can find things anywhere. He can find things anywhere, this guy. So
he could. I mean, there is a casino right next to this arena. So I mean,
put a basketball court in it.
Hey.
he's looking for some other adult entertainment as well. From what we know he loves that kind of entertainment.
As long as it results in a championship, I mean, I don't give.
I'm just wondering for him because I want to be able to de-stress properly for you guys, so you guys can win that
Well, I mean,
championship.
Deshaun Watson came here. There's got to be something in Cleveland.
Yeah, I think it's a really good trade. Cleveland wants to win now. They're just they have this bottle of momentum. They're stuffing something else into it, which is cool.
They're doing whatever they can to try to get Donovan Mitchell to stay and maybe even lure LeBron back to Cleveland for his final year. Might be some exciting times for the Cavs.
Would you even want that?
Yes.
What? Really? I feel like you would just poison it.
LeBron, final year in Cleveland. I can't complain about
it was
that.
his final year. Does Giannis not going anywhere do anything to y'all?
I've never thought too highly of Giannis, to be honest. And then the fact that, he's hinting about being traded, and then he doesn't get traded, and then the next day he's a partner of Kelce. And man, that's not suspicious at all.
The yellow and blue hearts.
Yeah, I just like.
Yeah, I don't like.
This
Kelce.
is the third year in a row that I've heard Giannis trade rumors. Like third year in a row that nothing has happened. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, whoa, Giannis just got traded. Until then, I really don't care, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ignore those Shams tweets.
Yeah, but overall, I definitely want to try to get into NBA more somehow.
We got it.
Either it's like through highlights or just whatever it may be. There's just I don't know if you guys have ever seen the dude on TikTok who's like just sums up the NBA nights.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not.
So we'll find a way. Was what we're trying to say.
Yeah, we got to find something to replace the NFL now that the season's over.
And now the NHL is on a break. They'll be back February 25th. Sabres are facing off against the Devils, and right now they're first in the Eastern Wild Card, 9 points behind Tampa. So
what's
it's gonna
up?
be an exciting March.
Absolutely.
That's all I know.
Let's get the boys going. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up at all with them this week. To be fair, I haven't heard much. But do they have a game tonight?
No,
watch that.
They're on a break until February 25th. I think the Olympics give them a break.
Oh yeah, because that's their
I'm
All-Star
pretty sure
break.
that's why.
That's their All-Star break, and then There was some women's hockey prelims yesterday. I remember
Yeah, I guess
talking
we can
about
talk
that.
Olympics a little bit.
Uh,
I think U.S. is still at 2 golds. Did they win any yesterday?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
have
not
to check
sure.
it out since that's technically my beat. But
Yeah, I know. It was just like the freestyle skater. He won
Yeah.
one, right? Or
yeah,
like
the team skate and Breezy Johnson, the downhill skier.
That's such a tough name, Breezy
I know
Johnson.
it's such a dope name.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen anything.
It's so
about
difficult to watch Olympics. It's like a Fibonacci sequence just to try to find somewhere to
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even. I couldn't even get on like Stream East or I don't even know what. I don't have like Peacock, but
The only thing I've heard about from the Olympics is Lindsey Vonn breaking her leg.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
only
that was
thing.
tragic.
Which is too
But
bad.
you know, yeah, that's sad.
But it did kind of just start. So,
Yeah, true.
but yeah, we're gonna be out of the studio next week. We're doing a cool challenge that we have hinted at. So if you've watched every episode all the way through, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Any final words for week after the Super Bowl?
No, nothing. Just
It was a good week.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day 2027,
My-
Super Bowl 61, SoFi Stadium. Shador
It's on
Sanders.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Shador Sanders is gonna be there.
No,
Nah, it's
It-
gonna be Jaden Daniels
in
and
uniform.
Josh
dude, I actually saw that award that he got,
What?
the most overrated player of the year award.
Allen. Oh boy.
Just
Oh,
wait.
dude, the hope in your eyes.
Just-
the
just-
hope in your eyes.
Just wait till early September. You know, New
got
Look
most
Browns
likely
on the
to
way.
succeed next year.
Yeah. But yeah, no. That's it.
I'm
for me.
excited for Shador.
I'm not.
Sorry, we don't got to talk about it for a little bit. NFL's over. So.
yeah. We'll leave it.
NFL is over until 2 weeks from now when we have to do more mock drafts. So.
Yep.
But thank you everyone for watching episode 5. It's been an awesome comeback. I mean, we've been sticking to weekly episodes. We're gonna be doing a cool challenge next week and having some fun. So we'll see everybody in episode 6.
Go Jays, go Birds, go Bills.
What's up?
Peace out.